Okay, we're going to hear some more from our pioneers. And I've been asked to invite a special pioneer to come up and have a few words. Brother Wally Baha, special invitation. Okay, we're on the air. Put that on your film. Okay, stay here first, brother. Just spin that on your film. And just put that in your pocket. Okay, anyway, that's good enough. Put it on the pocket. Anywhere in the pocket.
Assalamu alaikum. How's everybody? I'm too old to stand too long, so he ain't gonna have to tell me stuff. I do want to compliment the brother right here. He pointed at me and he said, "This ain't your time. You're old. It's my time." So I want to speak from my time. I don't see anyone in here that's a stranger to me. And every face I see is familiar. I could probably point each of you out, and each of you probably recognize me. I'm just that old. Now that's about all I have to say. Assalamu alaikum. I can say a lot.
Get it out of there? Okay, I'm moving on.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. That water? I got no Okay, now we're going to continue our tribute to the pioneers. So are there any other pioneers from the community, Nation of Islam, the Imam Muhammad community would like to have a word?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on up, brother.
I don't need that.
Well, wait, see, this is on the air, so the people on Zoom can hear you.
But I'm gonna probably talk louder than the thing, and it's not gonna do right.
Don't talk. Okay, you can just talk. Just hold that up. Just hold that up close. You can hold this in your hand.
All right. Salaam alaikum. Now this is a true story. I come into the Nation of Islam in 1973. I had the unfortunate misfortune to come through it via a jail cell. But we're not going to jail. We're going straight to Temple number 2 on Stony Island. Yusef Shaw was at the roster. Y'all remember Minister Yusef Shaw? And so that is the first time I'd ever been into the mosque. I didn't know anything about it. I just know about a jail cell and different Muslims talking, 25 or 30 of us, wherever they put us in a jail cell. And so on the first time here, y'all remember they used to have after the service a question and answer period. So, will there be any questions and answers? Boom! Here come my hand. Yes, sir, brother. What's your question? I say, did you say that Master Farad Muhammad was God? He said, yes, I did. I said, did you say that he was a man? He said, yes, I did. I said, okay then, brother minister. I'm a man, and I have a telephone number. Can I have Master Farad Muhammad's phone number? I didn't know no better. He said, brother, in order to get that information, you have to address a letter to the National House at 4847 South Woodlawn. Okay. So the same way you had to get to X. So I said, okay, so I sat down. And as soon as I sat down, the FOI come down both aisles. I said, you. Because at that time, it was infiltrators and people, FBI playing Assalamu alaikum, and I'm dressed to the nines. So by me being to the nines, you really could be FBI. But of course I wasn't. Brother, you come here. And so when I come out, they take me in the back to Sister Clara Muhammad University, for an inquiry. And so I'll never forget it. They don't remember me, but I remember them. JC Assad, top lieutenants. Nuri Medina, Cause I'm not mad. Wally Baha! Don't none of them say nothing. They send somebody else to talk. Brother, what's your name? I said, Brother Walter X, where you come from? Because ain't nobody never seen that. Just come from a jail cell. I say, I come from 47th Street. Well, I'm 47th Street, 47 Woodlawn. That's too close to the National House. You lying. But they don't say that. But that's where I actually really did live. And so I said, no, I just got out the penitentiary. So they said, brother, we don't ask that question about Farad Muhammad's address or his phone number. So don't do that no more. I said, okay, yes. All right, y'all. Assalamu alaikum. I just didn't believe God was a man. Give it to you. I wanted his phone number.
Okay, then we have, I said, entrance and test, you gotta come on up. You gotta come on up. If you, oh, okay, you wanna get one?
Assalamu alaikum. I'm one of the young pioneers. A lot of y'all way older than me, especially the brother here with the chickens, because I remember going camping up there with this brother with the chickens. Remember the brother right here, he used to open the door for us at the University of Islam on 53rd Street. Remember Sister Neil Wise here? My brother back there, Rodney Johnson, his sister, Rhea, which is one of the older people. So when I got on my Facebook, we got a page called Brother John's Bucks for all the young people who went to the University of Islam. We got together, and we get together once a year. We try to have a reunion of us who went to the University of Islam. And we try to attract everybody, even though they're not in the nation anymore, we try to attract everybody back together because we had a special bond back then. You know, we were special, you know. Just like the brother said, we went through some stuff, you know. The sisters went through some stuff, like he said, the brothers went through it, and we sacrificed. You know, as youngsters, we sacrificed, you know. But it's beautiful to be here, you know. My friend here, Ruth, her mother was a school teacher up there, believe it or not. You know, she taught us, you know. I don't know any more school teachers in the house? Sister Hanifa? Okay. Okay. You know, she might not talk to brothers, you know, but okay. See, that's what, see, I don't know all that. See, I miss all y'all. You know? But it was a beautiful thing that we had going on, and I was glad to come here. They even called me a pioneer, and I don't see it. You know, I don't see it at all. But we pioneers to us. Okay, how's your brother? You know, we got to get together and talk. Okay, that's great. You know, but anybody who knows me, I see some familiar faces, and this is my sister here. Me and her brother are best friends. Best friends. We call ourselves 50-year men, you know. And that's kind of wild to be at my age. I'm 67. I don't even think I'm that old yet. But I'm still a baby to you guys. But, you know, just to see you guys together, and I wouldn't have missed this for the world, because Brother Omar is always on Facebook. He's always posting stuff, you know. And, you know, I said, man, I got to get in there. I got to get in there. But that's all I got to say. It's beautiful to see everybody here together. You know, I love everybody. And, Brother Thomas, give me a good seat up there, man, because I'll be at the masjid this Sunday. That's all right.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Sister Rashida Ali. My slave name was Minnie Cerie Armstrong. I was born and raised on the farm, pretty close to the American heartland. I came into the Nation of Islam to hear Master Elijah Muhammad teach in 1958. I've been struggling, I've been working, doing the best I can. And I'm just so thankful to be here among all of you all, because some of you I really know and remember. And I just want y'all to know that We have a small Mars in Beloit in Milwaukee, but that's all right. They coming. We know that. And we just gonna wait on them and hope that they'll, when they get there and hear what is to be said, they'll say, we thought we had a good life. This is the best I ever had.
Come on, sister.
This is the best I've ever had. But as the speaker said before me, it was a struggle, sister, y'all. Us sisters not knowing nothing. We didn't know who we was. We didn't know where we come from. And when I met my mother and my father, I didn't know who they was because they didn't know who I was. All they know, their mother gave birth to a beautiful daughter. And we got to take care of her now. So with my siblings, it was 12 children. And I'm the oldest one that's left. A lot of them came and got them and took them to rest. And I pray and hope, Allah, that y'all will still stay with the Nation of Islam. You're not gonna find nothing any better. I go to bed at night, and I think and I pray to be able to hear Master Elijah and to spend little time with Sister Clara. We spend a lot of time with the Imam and Boris Dean Muhammad. And every time he would see us, he'd look at me and he said, where's the other sister? Because I have a sister, she looks like me. And either she looks like me or I look like her. And he said, where's your sister? I said, she's around over there somewhere. He said, I know she is. Because when I see you, she ain't far away. And he says, and I look forward to it every day that the Lord bless you to be able, you and her, to come and hear this great teacher. He's my father, but he's my great teacher. So I'm kind of nervous. My health done gone down a whole lot. But it don't stop me from getting up in the morning and praying to Allah. And pray to Him before I close my eyes to go to bed at night. And He has blessed me because I'm a mother of 9 children. All of them grown. I got about 5 or 6 generations of children. And some of them was born in the Nation of Islam, and then some of them wasn't. But by me being the head of the house at the time, I met Master Elijah Muhammad and started to study Islam. I was a young woman, but I was a married woman. Because my mother and daddy didn't believe in nothing like that. If you ain't never had a putin, let mama twist the switches together. But she got off the tree growth. There you go.
Teach switches.
And 2 switches. She would put them together.
Teach switches.
And when you think you're gonna bend and run, boy, she got you something. So we never did run. I had one sister did, but Mama stopped her from doing that. So I'm just thankful to Allah because, as I say, I'm a mother of 9 children, but I have taken care of so many children. Because since I've been in Milwaukee, I've had a daycare center for 8 years, from babies. You'd say, that lady ought to be tired of babies. But every time some of them children's over there have a baby, here they come. Mama, you got to see him. You got to see her. I said, why? I'm not the mother and I'm not the grandmother to yes you live. Because you took care of me when I couldn't take care of me. And now I done growed up, got me a family, and started my, raising them. And he said, I work every day. He said, and that's one thing I do. I will never forget you. She said, they say I'm a, because I raised them along with my children. Because when they ate, When my children ate, they ate. It don't make no difference if mom and dad was at home or gone. They were still gonna find sister's house to come to get them something different. And I just thank y'all for giving me this chance to speak about my family a little bit and the years that I've been in Islam. But I made it. If Allah bless me, I'll be 91 in September. And I'm proud of that because I have went, when I started, I didn't know until Master Elijah Muhammad started teaching me. He started telling us where we come from, how we got here. He told us what purpose we was to get here and the things we had to do. He said, sisters, let me tell you what you do. You got to raise the babies you have. And I said to myself, I thought I was raising them. But I didn't raise them. Because nobody in the black rural community, if it was him and his children, knew who we really was. They was calling us black people. We are not black people. Some of us black, some of us brown, some of us white, some of us yellow. But those are God's major colors. So he gives us these colors. And we can't do nothing to be happy with it. And I thank y'all for listening to me. I just had to say a little something to the whole thing. Let's get the pioneers. Y'all let's keep working. Let's come together. Okay, if she could do it, she gave me confidence to come up here and give it to me. I'm Zahir Muhammad. I've been around for a long time. I think I came into the community in 1967. The real reason I wanted to come up here was to share an experience that I had right after I came into the community. And that was to meet the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. In those days when you were going to be a teacher at school, you had to meet him first and get his approval, his personal approval. So at the dinner that day, I couldn't eat anything because I was too nervous. I was trying to remember my name, stuff like that. But he asked me if I had any children. And we had just gotten married, we had been married since 1965. That'll be 58 years next month. And the baby, Bilal, I think he was maybe 3 months old or something like that. But anyway, Honorable Elijah Muhammad asked me if I had any children. And I said, yes, sir. He said, what do you have? And I said, a boy. I said, a son. He's 3 months old. He says, well, sister, you kissed that baby on his apple cheeks. And I said, oh, yes, sir, Holy Apostle, So we went on talking, whatever, and he asked me about the school and what I was going to teach and whatever. And in those days, I was still teaching primary. In fact, I taught kindergarten for a long time. And so he said to me, he said, sister, he said, you give them a good foundation. And I said, yes, sir, dear Apostle. And that is why I wrote that poem that's in the 1971 yearbook called Give Them a Good Foundation. And that's what it's about. And I did a meeting once because they were getting ready, talking about getting rid of kindergarten. And I said, you can't do that. I said, that's the foundation for everything. I said, we're going to have a meeting. I said, I want people to ask me questions. And any subject that they could ask me a question about, I said, I can prove to you that it starts in kindergarten. And so as a result of that meeting, kindergarten was kept at the school and was always a part of the school since then. And let's see what else. That's about it. Today, I have calendars. I'm the treasurer for the International League of Muslim Women Chicago chapter. And we have some calendars left over from our fundraiser. So if you would like to have a calendar, I have some here. It's halfway gone the year, so I'll sell it to you for $5 today since it's half. And there are beautiful pictures of masjids all around the world. Oh, thank you for listening to me. I come late. Okay, all right. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Latifa Kareem. Many of you know me as Rita. That's the way I came into the Nation of Islam. I came into the Nation of Islam in 55. I was 13 years old, and I had to write a letter. And as many of you know, the reason why I became a Muslim is because I lived with my grandmother, and she became a Muslim, and I had no choice. But that was the best choice. That was the best situation for me. So after 13, I think I was 15 or almost 16 years old when I worked in a Muslim restaurant after school and as a waitress. My husband, that was his second job. He would work the evening shift as a short order cook. And he always said that I was his waitress. And I would tell him, I'm not your waitress. And he said, yes, you are. Well, to make a long story short, we married in 59. He told me that he wanted 12 children. And I just never, I couldn't comprehend that, you know. So anyway, I tried. I had 9. Okay? And that was the best I could do. So I am so blessed. My children are healthy and they are doing so great. I am so happy. Okay, I'm just messing with that. Oh, thank you. I didn't know that. And we're talking about a family. I definitely have a family. Not only do I have 9 children, I have 27 grandchildren, and I have 22 great-grandkids, I think. But that's my last count. But anyway, the Nation of Islam has been the best thing for me. I've met, it's just a family. And everybody is just, caring and sharing. And I'm so grateful that I took this route. And that's all I have to say. All right.
I just want to know, this is my mother. Oh, come on up, Brother Thomas. I don't think you don't need a chair, do you? Not yet. Not yet. There you go. Yeah, put that in your pocket. That's what the people on Zoom.
Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah. Muhammad is his messenger. I'd like to greet you all in the greeting words of peace of Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, I would like to extend the greetings from him and his family and the Nation of Islam of Assalamu alaikum. Also, Brother Imam, the National Imam for the Nation of Islam, Brother Sultan Rahman Muhammad. He was scheduled to come, but he couldn't make it. And he asked me to also give you greetings from him. So assalamu alaikum from all of us. Just a few words. I was blessed to come into the Nation of Islam in 1973 after hearing the Honorable Elijah Muhammad in 1972 at Savior's Day. And that hook that he put on me reeled me on in to the Nation of Islam, and I began processing on the west side of Temple number 2B, and eventually I transferred to Mosque number 2, the headquarters of the Nation of Islam, Temple number 2. And Allah blessed me greatly. You know, it was my faith in Allah who came in the person of Master Fard Muhammad, and the body of teachings that he brought to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was the demonstration of the teachings that his Savior had brought to him, which produced a giant among men. And the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad produced men like Malcolm X, and men like Farrakhan, and men like Warithuddin Muhammad. Great men like Captain Wali Baha, men like Brother Bashir, men like Brother Nuri Medina. You know, I just look around the audience and see the evidence of the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I just wanted to share, you know, the video that was shared. There were so many video clips of Minister Farrakhan and Warithuddin Muhammad together, sharing love, sharing their commitment to their communities, you know, just sharing a demonstration of what a Muslim and how a Muslim should act, regardless to their beliefs and their what God they profess to believe in. They were able to come together and put all of that aside and to share for us a demonstration that two great men produced by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad could come together and show and demonstrate a love that is unequal. You know, that two great men could come together representing two great communities and share that type of love and affection. Yes. So regardless to how we believe or who we believe in, it's irrelevant to what we can do together as a people to produce a change in our people. And the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad are beyond, just beyond comparison. The restrictive laws of Islam. When I came into the Nation of Islam, I smoked, I drank, I got high. But when I heard the teachings and began to accept the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, all of those compulsions disappeared. You know, they were of no relevance to me in my life. and the practice of the restrictive laws produced in me nothing but blessings. Blessings from Allah and His God, that He would, and His messenger, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So I just wanted to read this Surah 2, verse 62. It says, surely those who profess and believe in Islam, and those who follow the Jewish faith, the Christians, and the Sabians, whoever truly believes in Allah and the last days and acts righteously, shall have their reward with their Lord, and shall have nothing to fear, nor shall they grieve. So if we do what's right, according to what we have been taught by our leaders, to represent Allah in the best way we can, we will truly be together and we will truly win. Thank you.
Okay, we're winding down, and we're going to have two more testimonies, one from a brother and one from a sister. Sister, want to come first? Come on. Just two more, one sister, one brother. It's almost 5 o'clock-ish. Okay. Yes, we
Assalamu alaikum, family. Allah is the greatest.
Yes.
Allah is truly, truly the greatest.
Yes.
I processed in 1972, 3, got my ex after writing my letter a couple of times. And I could not understand why my letter was not corrected, because I knew it was. And I got angry with whoever was checking my letter, thinking they were making a mistake. But alhamdulillah, I got my ex in 1973. And the first and only Savior's Day that I saw the messenger, because I still call him the messenger. I still believe in the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. On Sunday, you'll see me at Mosque Maryam. But I love my Muslim family. So, like my brother over there, Latif, off of 47th Street, and I was doing some things too. That's how I know you.
Teach things.
But a good sister friend of mine brought me in the nation, and it hurt my heart, and she went back out on the wayside. That hurt my heart. But I worked at Capital Cleaners. One of the highlights of me being a young MGT, I was on duty to go pick up Sister Elizabeth Hassan. Who remembers Sister Elizabeth Hassan? She knew Master Farad Muhammad come in the early days. I would go and pick her up from the nursing home up on Sheridan Road. And she would come in, she would get her testimony, and I would just feel so proud that I had done this with an elder, because I'm, 23 years old now. Look at me, here I am, an elder now, right? Getting praise for being an elder. Thanks to Brother Yassim over there, the son of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I love you, my brother. He's been honoring me and Brother Peter all day, and I just love this. But I just want to say this. It always stuck in my mind when the messenger made his transition. Imam Wardeen Muhammad took over, and I came into the community. I was able to learn the prayers. I was able to learn my prayers in Arabic. I was able to learn how Islam is practiced, universal, and the same way the Nation of Islam is doing now. That's how Imam Wardeen Muhammad's community started out, just like the nation is doing now when Minister Farrakhan came back to rebuild the Nation of Islam. And but I left because we were getting ready to appoint the first black mayor of the city of Chicago, and that's really down my line. And so I was not as regular under Imam Wardi Muhammad because I wanted to see change in the community. So I left the community temporarily to vote for the first black mayor of the city of Chicago and all the aldermen he needed, all the state reps he needed and everybody. So I became politically inclined. I'm glad that I did because I was able to meet a lot of people who helped me save Mosque Al-Fatir on 47th and Woodlawn. It was a battle. You had some people down there wanted it to go under the demolition, of course, but we didn't let that happen. We worked it. I was able to get Muhammad Ali up here to demonstrate and protest, and we only had a few demonstrators out there on 43rd and Cottage Grove. I said, oh my God, then I saw a lot of the brothers that's into the drinking over there across the street. About 10 of them. I said, brother, Muhammad Ali is coming. I said, because they want to tear the mosque down. They said, the champ coming? I said, yeah. And they had signs already. They said, oh, hell no. So they came, and I gave all of them signs. They saw Muhammad Ali with Brother Jabba get out the car, and boy, they started, save the mosque, and start cussing. I said, brother, you can't say that now. Please don't. But it was successful. That's the point I'm making. It was success. Allah blessed me to have that kind of energy to do that. The mosque is still standing. With whatever went on, it obviously was the will of Allah because it's still standing there.
Yeah.
I'm still standing, and I thank Allah. I thank Him. I thank Him. My children are Muslims. Oh, praises due to Allah. My grandchildren, they doing some of what they want to do,
Yeah.
but they make the Eids, they make the Jummah prayer sometimes. So you know how it is with the grandchildren. You're trying to hold. My son-in-laws are Muslims. So we just follow the deen. But I'm politically inclined a little bit because I think we can get more change. The Holy Quran says, speak out firmly against injustice because it is pleasing to Allah, and that's what I do. Assalamu alaikum. The video. I brought them something.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. My name is Shaheed Muslim. I've been having this name now for over 50 years. And Shaheed is one of the 99 attributes of Almighty God Allah. That's what's great about it, brother. It means witness bear. But when I came into mosque, brother, it was great. And I have never looked back since then. Because Islam saved my life. And to tell you about Islam, brother, when the messenger taught me how to eat to live, look at me. I'm 82 years old. I'll be 83 this year. You understand that? I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have diabetes. My cholesterol is in line. I'm not overweight. You can see that. And I don't have no ailments. Ain't nobody in this room say, Shaheed, remember you when you got sick. I don't get sick. And the reason why? Because the teachers of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught me how to eat to live. And that's what I've been doing for over 50 years. I eat once a day. And I've been eating once a day for all that time. That one meal I got, that's my meal. That's it for me. I won't eat again until tomorrow sometime. But brothers and sisters, it's good to be around Muslims. Especially those, I don't care what you believe, as long as you're a Muslim, long as you believe that Honorable Elijah Muhammad is the last messenger of God, and God is the supreme being, brother, we good. We always good, because I love each and every one of you that's sitting in these chairs right now. I don't care what you believe, but as long as you believe the way all Muslims believe, you believe in Almighty God Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, and you believe God is it, brother, we straight. I love each and every one of you, and I'm glad that you invited me here and that you let me come up here just to say a few words to each and every one of my brothers and sisters up here. Assalamu alaikum.
And I want to recognize this brother Shaheed
has been an official at Crow right down the street. Go ahead.
The one of the founders of Crow. It was three of us: Shahid Muslim, Munir Muhammad, and Khalif Muhammad. Munir has passed. He's been going now for about 4 years. But you always invited. Come on down, brother, whether you're Muslim or not Muslim. We're going to treat you like a king and a queen, because that's what you are in here. The brothers are kings, the women are queens. That's what you are, because you are black. And black is the best thing on the planet. You are it. You were the first people on the planet. Black people were. So let nobody fool you telling you that you were not, because you are. You are, and the sisters, you are the mother of civilization. Ain't no woman on the planet as beautiful and as beautiful as you are. That's it.
Okay, that's it for our testimony, and that's pretty much going to wind up our program. I guess we can have a little music to close everything out. Oh, that's right. Comments by Imam O. Go ahead. Some comments by Imam Omar. Oh, yeah, you need the microphone.
I mean, just so you know. Okay, you got it.
Assalamu alaikum. We want to give recognition to those pioneers that Allah has called that are not here with us today. Let's remember them and ask Allah to send His mercy, forgive them, and grant them paradise. And I would like to start off by mentioning my father, Brother Omar Kareem. Who else? Come on. Now I'm Elijah Muhammad. Who else? Brother James F.S. Hold up. Jabber. Who else? Henry Omar. That's right. Who else? Mansour Abdullah. Used to be Brother Steve 3X. Brother Imam Yusuf Islam. May Allah forgive them and grant them all the highest paradise. Who else? Imam Wardi Muhammad. Imam Ajim Muhammad. Granny. That's right. Brother Henry, the gym teacher, used to be our gym teacher. Herman Rahim. Yes, Brother Herman Rahim. Arthur Hearns, that's right. Yes, ma'am. Sister Ruby, used to be Sister Ruby Lee 3X. Yes, ma'am, right behind you, sister. Huh? Sister Dolores Ali. Who do you say? Sister Beatrice. Yes, ma'am. Sister Grethel Bia. May Allah have mercy upon them and grant them all the highest paradise. Yes. Who? Oh, you would? Okay, hold on. Then wait. Then now let's see it. Who you got?
Charles Muhammad, the baby pioneer.
Charles Muhammad. Sister Iris and Brother Sabri. Brother Sabri was the first person to teach me how to shine shoes. I used to be down in the basement in the men's room shining shoes. I learned how to pop that rag, man. I could put a shine on your. That's right, Brother Sabri. Sister Granny Shaheed. Sister Mariam, yes. Kazim Ahmed. Huh? Khalid Al-Amin. OC, that's right. Used to go on Hajj and teach everybody how to do the Hajj.
John Muhammad's bus.
John Muhammad? That's right. That brother knew how to put a strap on your leg. Anan Akbar.
Brother Minister Yusuf Shaw.
Brother Minister Yusuf Shaw. What about Brother Minister in Philadelphia? Sultan, I thought Sultan Muhammad was the thunder. Oh, New Jersey. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Think about it. Yes, that's right. Don Hassan. Clyde Rockman. Yes. Wali Kareem. That's right. All of these pioneers. We want to, yes. Brother Lucius, Sister Ruby, Omar, cousin. Dr. Bombadi, yes. Hard-working sister. Come on up. You said you want to get people. Oh, yes. Sister Claire Muhammad, yes. I got a list. Thank you, man. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. It's going to be impossible for us to remember all of those who have come before us. But I'm going to run through a quick list, and we've added a few. And anybody that we didn't add, we're going to pray for them and remember them too. But I want you to remember Brother Edward Ali. All right? Brother John Shakir, Johnny 21. All right? Brother Douglas X. All right? Brother Sadruddin Ali. All right? Brother Leslie. Brother Neil. All right? And let's not just confine it to Chicago, because we've got heroes and people whose shoulders we stand on throughout the country. Let us not forget Brother Edward Ali from Los Angeles that came to New York. Brother Yusuf Shah out of New York. Brother Louis Ali.
What was the minister in Philadelphia?
Jeremiah Shabazz. There's just so many of them. And we can't, but I will say this, and this will cover them all. Allah tells us in Quran, say not of my servants that they are dead. They live, though you perceive it not. So the question that had really burdened me is, okay, how am I to perceive it? You tell me, Allah, that I can't perceive it, all right, but you tell me they live. The only way I can see, and Imam Muhammad pointed to this in his sayings, he said, I'm going to die. He said, but I will live through you in your spirit. And we're here today representing the spirit of all those brothers and sisters that came before us. So anybody's name who we didn't remember, please keep them in your prayers and know that we're remembering them in our spirit and we're living them in our spirit. Theodore X? Yes, sir. There's just so many. But we're living with them in our spirit today. One final point, my dear brothers and sisters, and that is this. We spoke of unity. And I think that if we remember what Allah tells us in the Quran, He says, I am the one that created you in different tribes and nations so that you should know each other. And He also said that He put something of His spirit in each one of us. And the biggest thing that I learned from my experience in this community, and as an officer, and having the responsibility of dealing with everybody, I learned that we cannot throw away anybody. We have to respect every human being and respect that Allah put something of His spirit in each of them. And if we respect that, then that will enable us to learn from these diversities. It will learn from us, it'll help us build and grow ourselves from these experiences. And that's what will bring about the unity that we come here today for. I greet all of you, I love you all, and assalamu alaikum.
Dear believers, we're going to close out the same way we started. We're going to close out with prayer. So we're going to have everyone's attention, please. Attention prayer. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Amen. Thank you. May everybody have a safe trip home back to your destination and keep us all safe. Assalamu alaikum.